Hey there, Bixby developers. Today, I'm going to show you how to set up the Bixby OAuth capsule so you can learn how OAuth works in Bixby Studio. And in order to do that, we are going to first need to download the OAuth sample capsule, which is at github.com/Bixby developers, and it is just this capsule sample bank. So give this a click and then simply just go here and download the zip. After you download the zip, just extract the zip file and then put the folder that's inside the folder into Bixby Studio and you will be right here. So next we're going to take a look at the README, which is going to be important in the Viv Bank server. So here I have VS Code open and this will just make it a little bit easier to do certain things for this tutorial. But we're going to first need to actually install the server and then get it up and running. So let's go ahead and open a terminal. And we're going to want to cd into the Viv Bank server. And we're going to run npm install. Now, I already ran this, so I'm not going to run it again. But after that, you can run npm start. But actually, we don't want to do this step yet either. We're going to need to do a couple more things before we do that. But the first thing being having the local tunnel ready. So what this does is that this will allow you to serve a server to you locally just on your computer without having to host it online, as some hosting service or anything like that. So you can do this pretty easily and quickly. So just npm install -g globally, which is the global thing for local tunnel. This will install local tunnel on your PC. And after that, you will want to run lt --port 8080. So I'm running that in a second terminal here, we can see. And since I was on Windows, I had to run it as an administrator and all that stuff, and also disable my firewall. So after that, we are going to now start the server here on another terminal. So now we have the server up and running, and we're going to allow access. So now both the server's running and we have the local tunnel running at the same time. So we're going to want to take this URL and just copy it. And we're going to go over to now the actual code in the capsule, code, resources, base, capsule.properties, and copy and paste it right here. So up next, we need to set up a client secret. And in order to do that, we need to go to managing a team. So you will want to go over to Bixby Developer Center and you can click on the developer console right here, which will take you over and you should be able to create a team right here by clicking on this create a team thing. For me, I guess I can't create, I have the maximum number of teams already, but you can create a new team for yourself. But I'm just going to use this demo team right here, and we're going to register a new capsule, and this will just be called bixbydex.bank for me. You can name your team whatever, and then you can name your capsule whatever. But for this, we're going to use bixbydex.bank. Submit. So now we have our bixbydex.bank capsule, and we're going to go ahead and click on the settings right here and configurations and secrets on the left side. So we're going to create a secret here, and we can name this whatever. And for the value, though, we do need it to be SSH -password. I guess for the name, I'm going to name this secret key, very secretive, and click save and apply. So now we have our secret key. So now let's finally go ahead and hop over to Bixby Studio where we imported the bank capsule. And we're going to need to do a few things here. With the first one being, we're going to change the this capsule namespace into our team plus capsule that we registered namespace right here. So in this case, it'll be bixbydex.bank is what I set it to. And over in the authorization.bxb. And now we need to update these two right here URLs with the proper URL that we just made. And oops, I need to not include the quotation mark. There we go. So we've updated these URLs as well. So one more thing we need to update is the client secret key, which is the key value that we had there. So this is the secret key that I made earlier, where the value was the SSH-password. So next, hopefully if everything worked, then we can click start and see what happens. So now we have our username and password, which is just right here. Punch it in the username and password fields and click submit. And hopefully, if everything works, this will redirect us to Bixby Studio. And if we open this up into Bixby Studio, we can see that it actually did work. And now we are logged into our bank account. We can click on checking account and to savings account. Transfer however many zeros that is. Confirm transfer of $10 trillion. I'm going to confirm transfer, and bam. So I think we successfully transferred our $10 trillion into our sample bank from one account to the other. Hopefully this shed some light on how this all works for OAuth in Bixby Studio. And yeah, the links to the relevant things will be down below for the bank capsule. And yeah, that's it.